Hey guys, today in the mail I just got the Masterpiece Robotech VF-1S Veritech fighter. It's like a big old book right here, just like the other ones, owned by Fokker. So anyway, this is the Masterpiece book. Very sturdy and big. Open it up. It's got some great illustrations here for the fighter modes and the battle mode. And inside it's got your certificate of authenticity. And here is the best part, the big ass Veritech. Now let's take this sucker out. Carefully, of course. So, it starts out already transformed. Unlike the Sue Bernard and Rook Bartley one that I have, where they're in their fighter planes, like fighter plane transformation. It's pretty cool. It even has, I thought this is funny, it even has a little ladder that you can connect to your fighter jet when it's in fighter mode. And I'm not sure what this little item is here. Of course, the skull insignia for, I'm assuming you place it in front of the cockpit. And gun, of course, need that. And all the little missiles. So let's open this up and check it out. I really like how it's got kind of a good heavy feel. I've been told that, you know, it is technically plastic, but there are a lot of metal pieces actually, and that helps make it feel definitely worth the money. It's not lightweight by any means. Doesn't feel cheap. The other cool part is that it has little extendable elements here. Everything's very posable, so you're gonna get a lot of really good movement out of this thing. The legs are crazy, I'll tell you right now. They go all the way around. Do lots of zany stuff, good poses. So let's do magical time changing, and magically it has become Gerwalk, or there's so many different names for it. It's basically the midway mode between the fighter jet and the Battleoid. It's really great. Every joint can move so much. The helmet ends up being the blasters on the bottom. And that little funny doohickey that I didn't know what it is, according to the instructions, is like an antenna. The instructions are all in here. Some of them are a little confusing. You know, here's one grayed out item, and where's that on the toy? It's not always totally clear, but you can kind of fudge it and you'll get the right result eventually. But it is pretty cool how this is all fully transformable. Of course, other than this mode and the battle mode, there's also the fighter mode. The easiest thing to do, I recommend with this thing, is to go from Battleoid to Guardian mode to fighter mode, because that way you get to experience it all. If you go kind of from one to the other and mix and match, it can be a little confusing. They also have this tiny little Fokker, can't forget about. So it works really nicely. Got the little ladder for shits and giggles. Comes with the little Fokker inside, which I'm not going to take back out because it's kind of a pain to put in there. But it's cool that it's in there nonetheless. Has landing gear that you can take in and out when it takes off. Oops. I'm going to open those doors. There's certain parts during the transformation process that are way easier to move than others, so I kind of wish that would be a little bit more streamlined. Like, for example, some of these legs are still a little loose, even though it claims that you can snap it in underneath the wing. But it could have been done a little bit neater. Still, the fact that it fully transforms and it's a good quality overall is pretty impressive to me. They also give you the little attachable missiles on the bottom. So overall, looks really good. Ultimately, this is probably the coolest mode, just because, you know, this is what people think of when they think of Robotech. Cool big mecha. This is Roy's Veritech in the battle mode, Battleoid mode, Batrod mode. There's so many different ways of calling it this. The only thing I'd be worried about is these little fingers are pretty delicate, so they're probably the first things that are gonna get broken. There's this cool slip-on, you know, skull one on there, so you get the trademark look. One other cool thing that I didn't notice before, kind of a perk, is lights up. The visor has a little LED light that's included. It's pretty cool. But yeah, it's pretty posable. It's gonna be pretty easy for you to do whatever you want with this thing. I get so nervous because this thing comes off really easily. Oh, also, this right here goes down when you make it the underside booster rocket. But yeah, it's a pretty great toy. I enjoy it a lot. It's a little pricey for me to go out and get more. Really, Roy's is the only one that I wanted. But yeah, there you have it. If you got the money to spend and you're a Macross or Robotech fan, I think this is probably the best one of the Masterpiece collection that you can get. Just because, you know, when people think Robotech, they, whether they know it or not, will think of the Skull Eater, Veritech, belonged to Roy. So yeah, it's great. Before I forget, it comes with decals, which I haven't put on yet because I'm afraid of removing them from the sticker sheet. But yeah, they'll finish the overall look. And if you get one, let me know what you think. Post a video response or a comment. And thanks for watching.